Hello everyone, it's me, Johnny, and welcome back to another episode of SMPVideo Season 2. This is episode 3, which means that we took like half a year less to get to the same exact amount of episodes compared to Season 1, which is pretty good. Anyway, in the last episode we made this pretty huge base, like it's super big. It took quite a lot of time to make. Since then, not much has changed in here. I placed a temporary anvil in here. It's probably gonna get changed later. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I have done a lot of stuff down here, so before I start, we're probably going to show you that. So yeah, first of all, I made my very first farm on the server, which is a turtle farm. In case you don't remember, in the last episode, I've actually got like 11 turtle eggs, and all of them have hatched. I already have like a dead turtle thing on my head, which got pretty decent enchantments, all things considered. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see here, there are just like a lot of turtles. When the eggs hatch, the mini turtles will be able to go over to this place, and when they grow up, the shoots are going to drop into the hoppers that are underneath these slabs, and then we can kill the big turtles so they don't clog up the system, and then we get the scoots in this chest over here. Aside from that, I've also done a little bit of terraforming. As you can see, I made another part of the cliff because I really wasn't happy with how it looked over here, and I also made a hole in both of the cliffs so you can still go through with the boat if you want to get past this place. I also like terraformed this entire thing. Underneath here there's like coarse dirt, and then it slowly grows into more dirt. Like there's a lot of coarse dirt at the bottom here, and then over here it's slowly becoming more regular dirt. Took a very long time to do, but I'm really happy with how it looks so far. I mean, right now I think I can finally say that the basic template for the terraforming is done. Now everything will need to just get texturized and get like made better in many different ways. Add a lot of detail, make a good path. Aside from that, well, I got a horse over here. I literally just got this like 5 minutes ago. It's a pretty decent horse. I just wanted a horse because I had diamond horse armor and a few saddles, so that's cool. I am running out of food though, so I'm quickly going to get these berries so I don't starve. Anyway, while I'm here, I could just as well show you what's all going on over here. YouTuber has started making his own country, the East-West Wing, work in progress name. We decided to call this area where like literally everyone lives, because Minth also started building a house over there, the West Wing. Also Highbot started making something over there. I think it's like a community house thing, I don't really know. Anyway, a lot of stuff has been happening, but yeah, you're probably gonna have to watch their videos whenever they come out, because they haven't been as fast as I am. Anyway, what are we going to do today, you might ask? Well, I want to upgrade my gear, because if you can see, like, my diamond shovel's almost dead. My pickaxe only has like 20 durability left, so we're gonna need to get some mending books, but we're also gonna need to get some other good things. We're gonna need to get diamond gear, we're gonna need to get enchantments. We're gonna need to get like enchantments and stuff. And how can we get that? Pretty quickly? Obviously by use of villagers. So today we're going to make a villager breeder, automatic villager breeder, and then we're going to make a villager trading hall, giving us essentially everything that we might need. This is going to be, I think, more of a grindy episode where I have less footage to show you, which is not bad if you ask me, because like last episode was like 40 minutes long and I have no idea how that happened personally. I didn't think I had that much footage, but apparently I had. Yeah, oh yeah, I also made that farm over there. It's not looking pretty good, but I don't know. So anyway, I have a design in mind for what the villager breeder should look like, and I think I'm going to just make it on the server now and then worry about how it looks later, because it's going to be a very hard build to decorate, but I haven't really had the time or, well, motivation to go into a testing world and create something for it. I'll figure something out once I've built it. Maybe no one really cares and they're just like, yeah, we can just keep it open like that. But just in case, I am going to kind of probably place it over here, so it's a bit less of an eyesore whenever you're like walking around here. You can only see the distance over there and not like over in this area, which is also not looking great, but it's at least a bit better. And yeah, afterwards we're gonna build a village trading hall, like I said, and we're gonna need to get like a lot of books, a lot of armor, a lot of other trades. I'm gonna have to look into what kind of trades I want from which villagers and stuff. So we're gonna see about that. Now there are two little factors that might cause a little bit of trouble in terms of how fast we can get all of this stuff. One is that we don't really have a good way to get a lot of emeralds at the moment. And I did it again. Now I haven't really exactly replanted my sugarcane or my pumpkins in this farm, which means that I am probably going to make like an automatic farm off camera. They're not the most exciting thing to build. I think most of people have already seen how it works and stuff like that. So we need to also make that, but another thing that is maybe a bit more of a problem is that the server difficulty is locked on normal, because a few people don't want to play on hard mode, because, well, reasons they're not like terribly comfortable with it, which I can understand, honestly. I don't really care. If you want to play on normal, that's great. But I did want to kind of tinker around with villager zombification stuff. Essentially, whenever a villager gets killed by a zombie, in normal mode there's a 50% chance that it will turn into a zombie villager and a 50% chance that it will just die and not return. So that essentially means we have like a 50% chance of losing that villager that we want to like convert. In case you don't know why we would want to convert villagers into zombie villagers, whenever you cure a zombie villager with like the use of a golden apple and a weakness potion, they'll actually give you massive discounts forever, which essentially means that we will get like a whole lot of profit from that. Which means that it's very good to go for, but there's now a 50% chance that they'll just die and not return, which honestly, for how good the original villager thingies are, for how good the villager conversion strat is, I'm willing to take that bet. Anyway, we have like 3 villagers needed for the farm, and we have I think 1 of them in here, and there are 2 of them in that house, which essentially means that we have enough. So what we're going to need to do now is start building it up, and once I have kind of done it, I'll get back to you. This is gonna take a while. Like I said, it's not really gonna be something too interesting or crazy to look at, but yeah, I'm gonna build the thing up now. And also, like I said earlier, I don't know if I said it earlier, but I think I said it earlier, the link of the tutorial that I'll be using is in the description, first link. So if you want to build this yourself in your world, then you can just do that. Anyway, massive grind ahead of us. I also need to get some better food at some point, but yeah, see you guys in a bit. And if we're just walking over here right now, you can see that I've actually built the entire farm at the moment, which is great. And we also have our very first villager here already, which is extra great. Now, I have no idea how fast this farm is, or like how good it is. I think there might be a few fixes that I might need to do, like with the trapdoors and such. I don't really know a whole lot about it. What I do know though is that it works, at least. I don't know why he's passing out over there, but definitely works. The villagers have already given the very first baby, which is good, because that means that they can like start on working or getting our trading hall done. For that I will still need a lot of resources, and I am also going to need to get a zombie somewhere, alongside with like a track for the villagers to get to the zombie. So we're gonna figure that one out. soon, I hope. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and once I've caught a zombie and maybe made up a little protection and a little system for the villagers to go places. Anyway, after that I spent like my entire evening designing something that could like convert the villagers with help of Mint. But in the end we couldn't really make anything great, and then the zombie got killed by an iron golem that was spawned by the villagers, which meant that we needed to put the thing underground. So then I decided to completely rip out everything I'd done the day before and just make a weird underground place. It's not very good, but as you'll see in a second, at some point we eventually got ourselves our very first mending villager. I'm not even gonna go out of the call. I just got a mending villager with for 1 emerald, and we got 3 mending. Woo! And honestly, this is just going to take very long, maybe even too long. Like, I gave a tour to YouTuber and a little while ago, but unfortunately the audio cut out, so I have to like record this again. But I think I'm just going to quickly show you how everything works and then just call it quits for this episode, because honestly, I want to kind of have like a video ready before Christmas, because probably after Christmas is not going to be a video for a while because of Christmas, and B, if I wouldn't stop right here, this video would take even longer to make, and I wouldn't even have a video probably for the end of this year, because I have just realized how goddamn long it's going to take to make everything out of this. Like, I have probably, like, how many villagers? I think I needed 58 of them in total for my design. Now, obviously we don't need all of them at the moment, but we do need most of them, which is the problem, and that's just going to take a while. I mean, obviously it's going to require a lot of resources, some of which I've already gotten, and I can definitely already kind of start out with everything I have right now, as you could have seen with the mending villager down here. In the meantime, I've gotten 1 more, and I plan to grind on a lot of other ones as well, but this is just going to take so goddamn long, and it doesn't even look good yet. Now, the good looking part isn't really the problem for me personally. I'm gonna make it look nice at some point probably, but yeah, I just don't think if I were to make this episode, the villager hall, like completely done, it would have just not worked. So I'd rather just make this video quickly, and then just next video, and then just make this like maybe a background project or something. I'm probably going to work on that for a while. Probably gonna work on that for a little while then. Are you going to spit at me now? Oh, he is. Well, gotta die now. Some leather. Anyway, this is just going to take a very long time, so I'd rather just right now, like, make this video quickly, and then later, like, make this a bit of a background project, work on this a bunch, until, like, the new year, and hopefully we'll then have a lot of more content to work with. Because we are planning on like beating the Ender Dragon quite soon. We have found a nether fortress finally, which also allowed me to make like this brewing stand. And well, we already have the pearls and stuff, and we technically already have like all the stuff we need to fight it, but like some other people also want to join with fighting the Ender Dragon. And I plan on like maybe making next episode the episode in which we get our gear, which means we also need to get elytra and netherite and stuff like that. So I think instead of making the goal for this episode to be a finished trading hall, I will make the goal for next episode to be almost finished gear. Maybe in terms of enchantments, not really yet, because just like this terraforming project, it's just going to take a while, and it's just going to need to be a big grind, and it's not going to be really fun to look off camera. Well, it's obviously going to be fun for me because I get a lot of stuff from it, but it's not really exciting. Like, probably maybe once or twice I might like record it and kind of show you how everything works and stuff, but that's really just kind of it. There's really a lot to show there, and it's just going to take a lot of time. Did I really need to make like 58 villagers right now? At the moment, it might have been a bit much. I agree with that. But yeah, I do want all of the villager stuff that I have like written up in a document somewhere. eventually, so I might just as well do it right now, I feel like. Then obviously there's going to be the huge problem of decorating this thing. That's probably also not gonna happen until the villager trading hall is done. I don't really see myself doing that. If I want to decorate something, I'm probably gonna work on the terraforming. So that's the two big projects that are keeping me busy right now. And the problem is I don't really want to start any new project before I do that, so that's why this video is kind of short. Well, not super short, I've already started editing it. It's still like 20 minutes or something, but yeah. Before we leave, I would just as well quickly show you how everything works. And in that case I need to go back up again. I'm very smart. So I hope. So essentially the villagers drop down here, then with a minecart that's usually in here we pick one of them up. Then there's like a little block in here which we can retract by use of this lever here, which will make the villager fall down. Then the zombie is over here, we'll just kill the villager, then we will lure the zombie over here, like that, so it's focused on us. Then we flick that lever, which will open up another block here, which will make the villager fall down over here. Go in here, then we can throw potion at it and cure it and all, and then afterwards we can put it into one of these little cells. And that's really about it. There isn't really much else to show you here. Like, we got a new villager for efficiency. I might need to try and convert some of the essential traits again. Like, if I get protection and efficiency, I don't want to waste 28 animals on that. If it's something like sweeping edge or sharpness or something, alright, because that's not something I'm going to be using a whole lot. So I can spare a bit of emeralds for that, but not efficiency and protection and unbreaking. All of that I want to have like at a minimum of 5, but mostly just 1, so I might need to take a gamble with some of the village I already have again. But yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's not very long, and I'm sorry if there aren't going to be a lot of SMPVideo videos for like till early next year, probably, because just so much stuff to do, man. So much boring stuff. I'll talk about like killing the Ender Dragon with some of the other members soon with them, and see if we can kind of get a date going. And afterwards we can already also work on our other gear, and it's just gonna be a video, but I don't think that's going to happen for like another week. I may be wrong, I don't know. Like Christmas coming up, New Year's coming up, a lot of stuff is coming up. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I wish you a lot of happy holidays and stuff like that. I know with the pandemic going on it's kind of hard, but I hope so. And I hope you have a nice day.